All right, in another episode of How I Do It. So I'm going to break down the mix for you today of Romain Virgo'S single produced for his album, The Gentleman, entitled Driver. So let's take a listen.
Even if the sky is falling down, walk through the fire, through the flames. Ooh, yeah. Baby, I can be your driver, drive you anywhere you want to. I can be a soldier, yes, I'ma fight for you, fight for your love like
That's the song. So, all right, let's break it down. So, when I mix a song, my process is I like to arrange out the stuff first thing. So I have like the beat here. These are the beat auxiliary. This is a beat auxiliary in terms of like drums, guitar, organ, vocals. And then these are my auxiliary buses where I might use for effects on the beat or vocal effects. These are my vocal buses, and these are the vocals for the song. So it's not really a super complex song, pretty simple. So let me walk you through it. So the first thing I do is the beat, actually. That's the first thing I like to work on. Right, so let me just mute this stuff right here. Mute this, and let's do it. So the first thing I go for is the kick. So let's listen to that kick. Alright, so first of all, kick a little bit loose. I gated it actually. And then I EQ'd it a little bit. Where I put 2 dB of 50 Hertz on it. And that was it, pretty simple. The sound alone sound good already, so minimal stuff, yeah? Alright, and then after that, the snare. And let's see what I did with this. I did some EQ on the snare. 1.5K, I put 2 dB. I did a little low end on it, fatten it up a little bit, 2 dB at that, and that was it actually. And I also have another EQ on it where I took out 6K, a little 6K there, like a decrease on it. And yeah, let's listen to it by itself. So without the effects. Yeah. Then hi-hat. Minimal stuff again. Actually, this is a good tip I'd want to give you. If you're a person that make your beats and also mix them, is use good sounds. Like sound choice is very intricate in how a mix going to turn out. Cause you'll have certain sounds that you just can't save. Like there's no amount of EQ I can put on it or do anything to it to save it. So it all start out with your sound selection. So let's hear this hi-hat without anything on it. Yeah, pretty good sound hi-hat. So what I did, I know after but I get roll off for sure. So roll off the whole of the low end. Put on increase a little bit, like something like, how much is this, like a 12K or something like that, and then some 6K. I did some 6K in it, and yeah, minimal again. And then I took out some stuff, this Mac DSP multipan dynamic limiter. I took out the low end, I took out the low mid, I took out some of the high mid, just to refine it. I boot some of the Maybe this is something like 12K too again, and that was it. That's basically it. Let's hear all of them together. Like a open hi-hat here. See, all these things are like minimal stuff. Roll off. I basically take off more than I put on with anything. Have the roll. That's basically it for the drums. Cause the roll again, minimal stuff. I decrease some low end on one of the rolls and boost like maybe some low mid and high frequencies. Did some compression on this roll again, actually. Boost some high end again. So just intricate. There's nothing special to where I have to go intricate and tell you how much I did on this or how much I did on that. But that's basically the drum, so you can take a listen to it. Okay. Alright. After that, I kinda go like the chop, either the bang or the guitar chop. This song actually, does it have a bang? I don't think it have a piano bang. I think it does have a guitar chop, so I'll work on the chop first. So the chop, I did some compression on it, light, as I say, without super light compression, and boost a little of the high mid 3K area and rolled off up to like 171 hertz. And that was it, because mainly when I record my guitar, I record it through like a pedal board, so it automatically I have the sound I want already, so just certain refinements. After that, I have the guitar pick, compression again, slight compression, and rolled off a little of the low end up to 200 hertz. And that was it. Again, I run all my guitars through a pedal board, so I actually have my sound saved, my settings and everything, and it's basically sound like this out of the pedal board. It's minimal. I might roll off low end and that's it. Now this is a sample from Splice actually. That's how I really built the rhythm. I found this sample and Splice, and yeah, I just made the rhythm around that. I'm like, yo, this could be a one drum, you know? Alright. I don't think I did anything special with that either. Same. Can bet you again roll off. Yeah, see roll off, I hardly like EQ everything. That's another thing. If something doesn't need like EQ and compression or anything, just don't do it. Just basically level up, you know? Just set your level on whatever you're working on there. What's that? On my organs, I don't have anything. No plugins. Maybe on this one I have like a reverb. What else? I think I have an organ in the bridge. Again, nothing on it. So it's the bass. So let's look on the bass. So this is the bass without anything on it. And again, when we record live bass, we record it through like pedals also. So it's kind of EQ'd already, like when you come in Pro Tools. So basically I have a EQ, a pull tech on it. And I have 60 hertz, I have like 3 dB again on it. And I have like 4 dB 4K. Yeah, that's about it. And I think I have a Mac DSP multi-band limit on it also. Boots in the low end again, maybe like 80 hertz, 2 dB, and that's it. Yeah. Minimal stuff again, you know, recording from the get-go, recording properly is very essential, and it also lightens your workload in terms of you're not gonna have a lot of things to do on it when you put it in Pro Tools to mix it or watch whichever DAW you use. All right. And that's basically the whole beat right there. As I said, very simple session. I actually executed this one good when I was making the beat in Ableton. My sound choices were pretty good on this beat. Sometimes I have some bad sound choices and I'm like, shit, what I was thinking when I use this kick, and I have to like, I'm the type of person, if I hear something wrong and I'm like, I EQing it for over 10 minutes, I'm like, all right, I'm going to use sound replacer. I'm using a different kick. Yeah, that's it. Now, to what everybody always, all the questions, how you get your vocals like that. So let's move to vocals. Let's listen to his vocals actually without anything. This is something that might interest. I have a lot of stuff on the vocals. That's one thing I can tell you for sure to get it to sound like that. Let's open up. Let's see, where is this now? Where's the lead? Is lead voice? Do you ever remember this session? Let's just play it.
Drive you anywhere you want to.
So that's his
I can be a soldier.
vocals without
I'ma fight
anything
for
on
you.
it. Actually, it's a little low, you hear it because there's nothing on it. So the first thing, all right, again, vocals, it all starts in how you record the vocals. Like you get a good recording, it's going to turn out good. You get a bad recording, it's not going to turn out good no matter how much stuff you put on it, you know? So first, what I like to start with, I like to take out all the bad, I call it bad notes, like bad frequencies out of his vocals for the start. So let's
Baby,
say,
I can be your driver.
like I'll do something like
Drive
this.
you anywhere you want to. I can be a soldier.
This is like
Yes, I'ma fight for you. Fight for your love like.
Oh, this not bypass, sorry. You can hardly hear that, so I like roll off all his low end first.
I can be a soldier.
Down here.
Yes, I'ma fight for
And
you.
give example what I mean, like I
Fight
take
for
the
your
bad
love
notes out.
like.
You hear that? So I removed like 800 hertz.
Soldier. Yes, I'ma fight for
This
you.
bad
Fight for your
frequency
love
here.
like.
And all these frequencies actually carry like a key in terms of like right up the spectrum of the frequency. All of them sound different, as I'll show you. Let's say I go on the high side that I took out.
Driver.
You see what I mean? So I kind of do that and I run it through on like a weight, and I'm like, all right, that's a frequency that's popping up, that's bothering me. And then I decrease that. And
Baby, I can be your driver.
actually
Drive
doing
you
the whole
anywhere you
spectrum, I
want
did
to.
that. I just take out all the bad
can
stuff,
be
bad
a
frequencies that I don't
soldier.
like in there. And
Yes, I'ma fight
after that,
for you.
went to a
Fight for your
compressor.
love
Compress
like.
his voice like to bring up the levels and carry it on one level actually. So
Baby, I can be your driver.
come slide again.
Drive you anywhere you want to.
Attack
I
set
can
pretty
be a
sharp.
soldier.
Ratio.
Yes, I'ma
about
fight
2 to
for
1.
you. Fight for your
Yeah,
love
simple.
like.
Release. Actually, I've released up fast, 15 seconds. Then I have another compressor
Baby,
on
I
it.
can be your driver.
Our compressor.
Drive you anywhere you want
Basically
to.
just on it for any
can be a
notes, any
soldier.
sorry levels that
Yes, I'ma fight for you.
that kind of
Fight for your
jumping
love
over the
like
threshold of this one where I set, instead of just slamming this one, I use another compressor, and right where
baby, I
it
can
breaks
be
the
a
threshold, it's
driver.
just minimally like
Drive you anywhere you
attacking the
want
little
to.
levels that got
I
over
can be a
what I set here, if you understand
soldier.
what I mean.
Yes, I'ma fight
Then I have a
for
RVOX,
you.
it's going to bring up
Fight for your
the
love like
volume a lot.
baby, I can be a driver.
Actually,
Drive
not a
you
lot.
anywhere you
I didn't do a
want
lot on it
to.
either.
I can be a soldier. Yes,
I have
I'ma
a
fight
blocks box
for
on it
you.
also.
Fight for your love like
This brings it up a lot. In terms of, it gave it harmonics in terms of the mid section.
baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
Then I use a CLA vocal from Waves on it.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you
All
anywhere you
minimal
want to.
adjustments in terms of more
I
compression.
can be a
So I have at least maybe
soldier.
4 different type of
Yes,
compression
I'ma
on it
fight
already.
for you. Fight for your love like
And I have a C3 taking out some low end, a little low mid, and a boots like 12K right there, maybe 2 dBs of that.
baby, I
So basically, most of the stuff when I use plugins, I don't like to max it out and like, all right, okay, this could be up here and I guess slam it real hard. I kind of use more than one to get the same, what's the word? To get the same objective.
baby,
So
I
here's
can be
another
a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to. I can be a
Attack halfway,
soldier.
release,
Yes, I'ma fight for you.
20-to-1 ratio.
Fight for your love like
Slide.
baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
All right, then I have another
I
Pro
can be a
EQ on the vocal.
soldier. Yes, I'ma fight
We're
for
using
you.
some 400
Fight
hertz
for your
here.
love like
Mostly reducing again, boots the 10K here and a little high mid 5K, close to 6. Yeah.
baby, I can be a driver.
Then I had
Drive you anywhere you want to.
Fresh Ear
I can be
from
a
Steven
soldier.
where
Yes,
I
I'ma
wanted to add
fight for you.
more
Fight
breathiness
for
to
your
it,
love like
more sharpness. I think it's a very dope plugin to do that. It's very eerie in terms of
baby, I can be a driver.
without,
Baby, I can be a driver.
so you can hear the eeriness on it.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
And that's my vocal chain for driver. Kind of complex, but pretty simple also in terms of like the increments of all adjustments is very slight to build up to that. So you have with everything
Baby, I can be a driver.
and without anything.
Baby, I can be a driver.
So it's a big difference, but you know everything add up.
Baby, I can be a
Effects.
driver.
Let's put on some effects. So I start to reverb every time on the vocal.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
I love that reverb sound.
I can be a soldier.
It's actually a
Yes.
reverb I never use. So I think this is like native instruments. Yeah. It's pretty good. I never think of using native instruments reverb on a vocal, and I just did it and it sounded good, and I'm like, damn, I gotta keep this.
Baby,
So,
I can be a
like a
driver.
pre-delay,
Drive you anywhere you want to.
not too much of a big
I
reverb
can
in
be a
terms of a tail.
soldier.
Just gives
Yes,
him a
I'm
lot
a
of
fight.
presence. You know, it brings up his vocal, it complements him a lot. Let's listen that without.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
With.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
All right, let's go delay now.
Baby, I can be a driver. Drive you anywhere you want to.
Which I use H
I
delay.
can be a soldier.
This is my go. It's my
Yes,
first
I'ma
delay
fight
I've
for
ever used.
you.
Without anything. Very
Fight for
simple
your
to
love
set
like
and simple, just overall simple to use. And not a lot of delay. Like me with effects, it's just preference in terms of like a song and everything. all right, I feel like they should have more effects or they should have less effects. It's just a preference. Some people might want more, some people might want less. But also, a lot of effects gives you like, contributes to a cloudy mix. So you have to really set your effects in terms of like the tail and if it bleeding over or whatever, clashing with something else. And this is actually all the vocals. I know I can do a shortcut, but I just lazy today, so bear with me.
Baby, I can be your driver. Drive you anywhere you want to. I can be a soldier. Yes, I'ma fight for you. Fight for your love like whoa, whoa. Fight for your love like girl.
And that's basically it. That's a mix of driver. Oh, one more thing. Let me show you my master. This is my master, where my master is after I finish everything, the whole mix. You see, it's not peaking or anything, but I actually start mixing it with a limiter and the master cranked up. Which this is the God Particle from Jason Joshua. Amazing plugin, I love it. It don't destroy your low end. It just does the job right out of any other limiter I've ever used. Like L2, all of those. Can't compare.
With me, you are safe.
Without.
I just wanna slide into your ocean, dive in. We gon' make a big commotion.
So when I go to center to master, these are my levels. You know, so this is just basically giving me a perception of when the master it, how it goes sound. Because sometimes, like when you balance stuff and it's perfect in the mix, and then you don't have a limit on the master. This is just my perception of it. You don't have a limit on the master, everything perfect, and you send it to master and they start to compress it and limit it, things adjust a little. So you might see the snare go down a little bit lower than normal. So I like to have like a limiter on it, so it gives me that perception of, yeah, this is how it gets sound mastered, and yeah, the snare snit perfect in the mix when it's compressed up, and you know, that's my perception of it. So that's another episode of the way I do it. So look out for more. Boom.